What if your mind is shaping your reality far more than you realize? In fact, studies show that up to 95% of our daily thoughts are the same as the day before, which means the way we think, the patterns we repeat, quietly shape our lives. But there are timeless lessons from psychology that can help us change that and see life with new eyes. Today, we'll explore 5 of them. Let's begin. Lesson 1. The power of attention. Where your attention goes, your life flows. It's not just a saying. Research on selective attention shows that when we focus on certain details, our brain filters the rest out. One classic example is the invisible gorilla experiment. Participants asked to count basketball passes failed to notice a person in a gorilla suit walking right through the scene. Why? Their attention shaped what they saw and what they missed. In life, we do this constantly. Choose to focus on small moments of meaning, beauty, or connection. It's not about forced positivity. It's about deliberate attention, and it can quietly reshape your world. Lesson 2. The stories we tell ourselves. We are not only who we are also the stories we tell ourselves about who we are. Consider this. 2 people fail at a project. One tells themselves, "I'm not good enough." The other, "That was hard, but I can improve." Same event, different story, radically different future. Psychology calls this cognitive framing. The stories you choose to tell about yourself, about your past, your abilities, become self-fulfilling. Your life is not a fixed script. It is a story, still being written. Choose your words carefully. Lesson 3. Emotions are messengers. Emotions are not problems to solve. They are messengers to understand. A study in the journal Emotion found that people who label and process their emotions experience greater emotional resilience. For example, instead of saying, "I'm angry," you pause and notice. "I feel disrespected because my boundary was crossed." Now you have clarity. Now you can respond, not just react. When we resist emotions, we amplify them. When we listen, we learn. Pause, notice, reflect. Ask, what is this emotion trying to teach me? Lesson 4. Behavior shapes belief. Most people think beliefs drive behavior, but psychology shows that behavior can also shape belief. One example comes from cognitive dissonance studies. When people are asked to advocate for a position they initially disagree with, and do so convincingly, their attitudes often shift to match their actions. In everyday life, if you begin acting as someone who practices mindfulness, even before fully believing you are that person, your belief starts to follow your behavior. Small, consistent actions quietly change identity. You become the kind of person who takes that action, and belief follows. Lesson 5. We are wired for connection. At our core, we are wired for connection. From the moment we are born, our brains are shaped in relationship with others. Consider the Harvard study of adult development, one of the longest-running studies on happiness. Its clearest finding: strong relationships are one of the most powerful predictors of well-being and longevity. Yet modern life often fragments our attention and relationships. Quantity of interaction replaces quality, but meaning comes through presence, not volume. Prioritize presence. Nurture empathy. Invest in deep connection, not endless shallow ones. Conclusion. These timeless lessons are not complex techniques. They are quiet truths that can gently reshape how we see life and how we live it. Attention, story, emotion, behavior, connection. Perhaps today, one of them can help you turn the next page within. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more lessons in self, psychology, and books.